patient citizens of Gielnor. Welcome to my noob guide on what to do in Old School Runescape. This is designed for those of you who skipped the tutorial island or weren't paying attention. This is going to show you basically the beginning interactions of the game and what you need to know to get started. First off, the thing you need to know is what type of account you have. If you have a regular or Iron Man, free-to-play or pay-to-play. Most noobs don't start with Iron Man. It's very difficult. You aren't allowed to trade, accept aid, you can't die, various things like that. Really not advisable for somebody who's just starting the game. Now, the difference between free-to-play and pay-to-play, also known as a membership account, is going to be additional stats, quests, and areas that you can explore, as well as additional bosses and stuff like that. Most people start out as free-to-play, work their way up, and then start paying for membership. You can do this with in-game money, also known as GP, or you can do this with real people's money, also known as dollars. In the game, you have multiple different tabs over here that you can interact with. You have your combat, which is going to show your various styles, which are going to be accurate, aggressive, and defensive. These train your different combat stats. You also have your auto-retaliate button, which you can turn off, which can be necessary at times. Your list of stats include attack, strength, defense, range, prayer, magic, rune crafting, which is a pain in the butt. You have construction, which is pay-to-play only, hit points, agility, herb lore, thieving, all members only, crafting, fletching, slayer, hunting, all pay-to-play. You have mining, smithing, fishing, cooking, fire making, wood cutting, and farming, the last being another members only. This is going to show you your overall levels and experience that you've gained for all of your stats. You've got your list of quests that include mini quests, members only quests, and free-to-play quests. You'll see your overall quest points right here. Achievement diaries are for pay-to-play only members. They are specific items to assist you with unlocking additional teleports, free content, stuff like that. Sometimes you can get free rune essence. These are members only, and most of them are in members only areas. You have your mini-game teleports, which allow you to go to various different mini-games. Very few of these are available for free-to-play. I believe Last Man Standing might actually be the only one. And then you have Grand Favor. This is only available in pay-to-play area called the Great Courand. You have 5 areas that you have to assist to unlock the favors. We'll go into that at another time. You have your inventory, which will allow you to switch between what's in there. You have your worn equipment, which will show you everything you currently have on you. You can also bring up the equipment stats. This will show you any additional bonuses that you get, like attack bonuses, your defensive bonuses from your various armors, other bonuses which can come in handy, like if you have a Rada's Blessing, a diary task item that you can get. It'll increase your prayer for prayer potions that you sip. You can view guide prices. This is usable for the Grand Exchange, which we'll get into in a few minutes. You also have items kept on death. This will show you anything that you can keep if you are killed. And you have Call a Follower. This is only applicable for members. You can unlock pets. There are various stats pets, boss pets, and stuff like that. There's also a couple unlockable during quests. You have your prayer list, which will show you everything we can unlock. Most of them are unlockable with your levels. Say level 27, you can unlock Mystic Lore. Some of them you have to pay to unlock, like Rigor. You have your spell book, which is going to show you not only all of them that you can cast, but your free teleport to home, which will take you back here to Lumbridge Castle. You have your friends list and subsequently your ignore list. Anybody you don't want to talk to for one reason or another. It could be they're scamming you. It could just be you're having a bad day with your friend. I'm not judging. And then you have your account settings. This will tell you what your status is. It's showing membership none. I have not paid for a membership yet. It'll show you your name and your name changer. This can be beneficial if you'd like to change. You have your clan chat, which is unlockable once you reach 150 on total level. You have your settings menu. The most important settings item I'm going to show you is all settings chat. Enable or disable profanity filter. Please disable that now. Nobody needs that shit. And then you have your emotes. This is various things you can make your character do. Some of them are fun. Some of them are just kind of weird. Some of them are already unlocked. Some are not. You can get them from finishing up a skill. You can get them from unlocking various clue scrolls. You have your music tab. The only notable thing about the music tab is if you're going for the music cape. This is a pay-to-play only item. You have to get all of the musical items, and you can trade in and get a cape, which is actually a pretty cool and rare achievement. Over on this end, you have your various tabs that'll tell you everything that's going on. You have just game information. You have just public chat, just private chat, in case you're talking with your friends, just clan chat, and trade. Now, with the trade, it'll show you any and every trade unless you toggle the information. I advise if you're going to go into a standard world, put it on show friends only. There are a lot of scammers out there who try to trade you immediately and get your money. Please don't fall for this. Over here, you have your compass, which you can click on to put you back on true north. You have your hit points, your experience, your prayer, your run strength, and your attack special effects. This is only later on. One thing about your run energy, though, over here in your equipment stats, it'll show you your total overall weight. This does affect your run. So does your agility level. Being a free-to-play, that means no agility, which means you've got to be careful with what you have in your backpack. Over here, we have our world map. This will show you where you are, where you need to go, and where things are. We start out here in Lumbridge. We also are able to go to Gielnor, Baldor, Baroque, and Edgeville, where the Grand Exchange is, and Alcrit. These are your free-to-play areas, but there are other areas you can unlock when you go pay-to-play, including a giant desert. Oops. Don't ask me what that just did. You have Mortania, which is unlockable via quest. The Wilderness, which is also available free-to-play. Keep in mind this is a PvP area, and you can and will die there. People will get your stuff. Please be warned. You have the White Wolf Mountains and a bunch of other areas. This is all unlockable in a pay-to-play. I'm going to show you the Great Crand, if I can find that real quick. This is the Great Crand, where you can gain your favor. Gaining favor unlocks various different things, including mini-games like Type Farm. There is a farming guild and a woodcutting guild in here. There's also a bunch of different slayer tasks and stuff like that you can do in here. That is your choice if you want to go there. The Grand Exchange, going back over to that, is a giant trading post. You post stuff that you want to sell or buy and come back to get it whenever you're available. As a free-to-play, you have 3 unlocked slots. As a pay-to-play, you get 8. It's actually kind of cool. Getting membership also increases your total bank. If you want to follow me upstairs, I will actually show you how to access your bank account. Up here we have the Lumbridge Castle Bank, which will show you everything that you have. You can deposit your various items in your inventory, worn. You can search items, create additional tabs, and organize this mess that is. mostly usable for those of us with OCD. You can withdraw as an item, note, and then choose your quantities. Next thing I did want to talk to you guys about is dying. Yes, you are going to die. It happens. There's not much you can do about it. But the best thing you can know is where to go when you do die. You have 15 minutes to return to your body to collect your stuff before it can disappear. The other alternative, if you don't think you can get back in time, is to go to Death's office, which is down here under Lumbridge Castle in the graveyard. There's other locations, including Edgeville and stuff like that. If you talk to Death, he will let you retrieve any of your stuff. The thing is, some of them you can get for free. Some of them you have to pay to get. If it's under, I think, 10,000 GP, he will allow you to get it for free as he shows sympathy to noobs. That is his wording, not mine. Over here you have your altars where you can pray to restore your prayer points. Certain altars inside player-owned houses called Gilded Altars actually give you increased prayer bonuses when you sacrifice your bones to them. It is a faster way for prayer, but it is only available for pay-to-play members. The last thing I will leave you with is go out there and quest. The best way you can learn is actually trying. These quests will show you where you're going, what you're doing, who, what, when, where, why. The best thing you can do, just go at it. Have fun, everyone. Enjoy Gielnor.